While internet penetration is growing in many parts of Africa, although the economy is struggling in Zimbabwe, tech entrepreneurs say investors are jumping in to lay the foundation for what experts say is an untapped market opportunity in the region. Here's VOA's Paul Ndiho.
When WebDev, a Zimbabwean IT startup, opened here just over 10 years ago, its founders never expected things would go well as they have. Hyperinflation in Zimbabwe was at all-time high, but perhaps one can argue that WebDev was at the right place at the right time, and it developed into a successful technology solutions business, just as Zimbabwe was emerging from an economic crisis. Today, the organization is one of the leading IT firms in the country. WebDev runs 4 businesses: Zimbabwe's first online payment solution, PayNow, custom software development, web hosting, and their most profitable venture is an online classified ads platform. Vusi Ndebele is one of the company directors.
Our target market is very much dependent on which of the businesses that we're talking about. We have our largest public-facing business, which is the classifieds business. It's a double-sided business model. So our aim as classifieds.co.zw is to provide a platform whereby consumers and businesses can search for products and services that they need or want on the internet.
The value of the business generated online in Zimbabwe is worth over $500 million annually as internet penetration grows, supported by mobile phone penetration, which is around 40%, according to technology commentator TechZim.
There are a lot of companies created in Zimbabwe that have an opportunity to reach out into markets because we had to solve problems here first. Because of not having those solutions available to us. I think the opportunity is huge, into the billions of dollars in value of business on the internet in the next few years to come.
The revenue comes from social network advertising, e-commerce, online ventures led by Zimbabweans and in the diaspora, and foreign entrepreneurs. Markets like Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya lead the way in tech business growth in Africa. But for WebDev, their focus is tapping new streams of revenue in places like Zambia and Botswana, where they can grow and improve the customer experience.
We enjoyed a lot of success when the economy could sustain the development of such big solutions. As the economic activity has kind of faltered in Zimbabwe, we're seeing less of those big projects coming to us for custom software development.
Independent economists say less than 20% of Zimbabwe's residents are in formal employment and economic growth is flat, leaning due to shortages of electricity and capital. Many engineers hope Africa can jump to the front of the technology revolution.
I think for people that come in now into Zimbabwe and invest into startups, are able to invest into startups at a learning phase, but also at a very low cost.
Zimbabwe is currently rolling out its fiber cable, which is primarily allowing the residents of the capital, Harare, an opportunity to connect to the internet. But the economic conditions in the country mean that the profits from the internet businesses are not likely to reach the masses for years. Paul Ndiho, VOA News.